I am live. I might need to just mute that. Because that is a bit noisy. Hey, TN Bushcrafter, thanks for coming in. Hey, Homestead Aquarius. Everything sounds fine. Good. That's good. I did notice, I think on my lives, like when I listen back, my audio isn't very good. So I think I'm going to go and add an extra thing. I forget what they're called. Onto just so that the microphone is, and actually bring in a real microphone and that. So thanks for coming in, gents. I appreciate it. Just waiting for a few more people to come on over. I see them all chatting chatting at home, but it's like, come and hang out with me in the live. How are you guys all doing? Hey, South Florida Sunshine. Good to see you. I probably will put the link up for people to join, which will be nice. Oh, you got growing pains? Are you growing? Well, you're growing your Minecraft world. Yeah, I probably would just use, I've got an Audix OM5. That's what I use for performing. And I forget what the little thing is called. I've got a couple of them, like a 4-channel and an 8-channel thing that just actually lets you tweak the sounds and stuff. Oh, well, thanks, Homestead Aquarius. But when I listen back after the stream, it's like I kind of sound muffly or something, and it's good. Hey, Storms Radio and Cats, good to see you. I'm not an audio pro, but I can make things work. But yes, I have lots of equipment for when I was doing live shows online and stuff like that. But mostly it's me just, pushing a button and okay, it worked great. So anyway, how are you doing, Storms, Radios, and Cats? How are you doing? I don't think well, actually, I wasn't in the group chat a lot today. I was running around doing stuff. Hey, Almost Homesteading, thanks for coming in. Yeah, I can tweak, your highs, lows, and mids, and make myself not sound like this, because this does not sound good when you're on a microphone. So I can do that. I can fix that. So oh yeah, that would be fun to have a theme song greeting everybody. But I can hardly get this thing to work on StreamYard. It's like I'm gonna have to spend some more time in it with it, whatever, before I could do something like that. Yes, you did work in radio. Yeah. Yeah, when I'm listening to other people's lives, they always sound fine, but I just find that mine is kind of muffly sounding and stuff like that. So, not so great. So I would appreciate if y'all just would make sure you click that like button. Oh, good. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. lots of people have liked it, so that's good. I appreciate that. My day has been well, just coming back from, taking care of my mom. It's been a real hard thing to kind of go remember what you used to do. What did I do? And trying to, create videos and things like that. And I just seem to be a bit discombobulated. Like I'm running around and, trying to do whatever needs to be done, like whatever's screaming at me the loudest, okay, that plant needs water, so I take care of that. But it's just hard to get back in the groove because, my day was very scheduled with my mom, and 4 o'clock, we would have a little moose bouche and we'd watch Murder She Wrote, and I would make dinner, and you go, oh, that was a really nice life that I had for 2 weeks. It was a very easy life with no real big demands. But hey, CC Texas Gardener or Garden, good to see you out. So, once I get a few more people in, then I want to do some draws and some giveaways because I am hoping that my website is going to work and be able to, be able to have people purchase t-shirts just like this one. So, it is more of a ladies shirt. But I think, you men can be divas in the dirt too. But anyway. Oh, hey, J3Gs, it's good to see you here. Hello. Thanks for coming in. Oh, yeah, you're still here. Great. I'm glad you're still here. Everybody just saying hi. I did notice in StreamYard that you could click a button that would enhance your looks. So I'm not sure if that's why the camera's, come zooming in and zooming out on me because I'm moving around too much. But it did really smooth out my skin quite lovely, I will say. Mind you, it took away most of my freckles. It didn't take away this one, which that's good. So I'm glad of that, but I have a feeling that that's why because I'm noticing it's like, wow, I keep zooming in and zooming out. But hey, Larks, thanks for coming in. In the chat on StreamYard, when you do the pink, it goes hand pink waving, and so I kind of feel like it should be like hand pinky waving, Hey, Gardening Warrior Q, thanks for coming in. Waiting for you to start was boring, so she changed my YouTube to Gamma Gamma. Oh. Kids. Yeah. So anybody have anything exciting that went on for them today or in the last couple of days? I almost think I should just take that enhancement off personally, but I don't know if I know how to do that from here. Oh yeah, it says touch up my appearance. Let's just make it be me. Here's what I really look like. Now you can see all my little freckles. Nothing worth writing home about. Yeah. Well, I think my day is mostly all about avoidance. It's like, you really should get out there and get some weeding done. And all those plants that you bought 3 weeks ago, those starts, they need to get into ground, Maureen. And hey, Barbara Ann, thanks for coming in. Good to see you on here. And this is Barbara Ann from my hometown, right? Because I don't get to see anything else about you. Your seedlings are up. Yay, CC, that's so great. I'm not doing oh nope, just grilled 2 slabs of ribs today. Taking one to mom and dad's. Oh, that's very kind of you. That's a big job. Oh, good, it is you. Oh yeah, now I see your picture. When I bring you up, I can see it's you. Hey, Barbara Ann, good to see you. Nice running into you the other day too. There you go. Hey, Cindy Squirrel off grid. Thanks for coming in. Oh, which I do need to connect with you because I think there's the sourdough bread challenge or something. I need to go and add that to my list of what I need to do. What do you got coming up? Actually, I do have something exciting coming up. I have the chance to be a vendor and sell crafted things. So switching gears for a few weeks, I think. Nice. That's exactly. That's exciting. Sorry. I see a word and I say it. Squirrel. That's great. Okay. Well, I see a few of y'all in here, which is great. Nice little group of people. Oh, hey, TLC in the garden. Thanks for coming in. I think I've caught most everybody. If I haven't caught, your name and to welcome you in, I apologize, but I welcome you in. Glad to have you here on my live that I'm still extremely uncomfortable doing. It's this thing where, you're talking to yourself, but to people, but, everybody's, it's like I talk and then the chat's a bit behind. And so it's a weird thing. So anyway, so as I had said earlier, I have been working on my website. It's been up and running, but there was a few little things that, I wasn't including tax because it's like that just becomes ridiculous. But getting the right shipping prices for people and stuff like that. So that has been a little bit of a challenge for me. And I was talking to someone I think that was in the UK, and they sort of helped, but sort of didn't. But let me just see here. I'm going to do this share screen, and then I have to choose this one. Share. I have no idea. Oh, nope, I don't think. Oh, there I am. So this is my new website. That's a little bit of. Um, it lets you go into my Maureen Washington music and or Diva in the Dirt, and so it's great that you can kind of go. I can still be doing my music side of life, and then I can also be doing my diva side of life, which I'm happy about. Yeah, the music one. I was a few pounds lighter when I had that shot done a couple of years ago, and now I'm just eating all my sourdough bread and enjoying it. So I have no idea how to remove. Nope. Nope. I have no idea. Stop screen sharing. There's just some things that I just don't know. So when you click on to it, I'm just going to show you the shop site here. I'm just going to share that screen. I'll just do this first one because I have no idea. Don't show this again, and then share the screen. And so when you go into my website, you will see this gorgeous model wearing I can't pronounce the Heliconia pink t-shirt. She's modeling it very, very lovely. I think I appreciate that. She was very cheap for me to hire. So, anyway. So that's I'm hoping that it's going to work. Lark's she was my first guinea pig yesterday, and so she went through the process of purchasing one, which was great. But I do want to be able to give one. So, thank you. I do love. Well, actually, I don't eat a lot of sourdough bread, just because we mostly do a low carb type of lifestyle. But I love making it and giving it away, or like if someone comes by, it's like, here, could you take a loaf of bread? Or and I sell the odd loaf here and there, but Anyway, yes, Larks, you were first. Yes. Thanks very much. So, um, yeah, I'm hoping that the website will go well. And so it's this red one, which I think it looks redder on the screen than it does um, in person. But then we have the pink one, and this is a small. So, a small will not fit mama. No, no, no. So I think if you are a small, it's a very small. So we have it in the pink, the red, and then this is the color that Lark spot. And again, I think it looks brighter there than it is in person. It's a little bit of a lighter shade of blue and that. But yeah, so I'm really pleased with them. And I was saying to Larks yesterday, I said, yeah, and t-shirt season's ending. And she says, no, you just put a sweater on. So yeah, it does kind of look a little bit lipstick red. This is a true red, but it's looking more fluorescent-y on camera, but it is a real red. Yeah. So and red is one of my favorite colors, but I own this t-shirt in all three colors. But anyway, so I did want to do some giveaways, and like I said, for the gents, if you're bold enough and you want to wear Diva in the Dirt t-shirt, you can, you're welcome to join in. But I did want to give a couple of other little things away. I wanted to do my little Diva in the Dirt sticker. So I do want to give this away, and they're really great. See, I have mine on my water bottle, and it really sticks well. So I want to do that. So I think we're going to start with that. Now, I've never done a giveaway tool. I've got it all set up. And I guess what I'm supposed to have you do is to put a hashtag. Let me just see if I match text, and then I'm going to start collecting comments. And so you put a hashtag, and we'll put the word sticker. So hashtag sticker in the comments, and then I can start collecting comments, I think, once you guys start going in. So hashtag sticker. Thanks. Awesome. And I'm supposed to give you some time, and then I'm supposed to share the screen. I hope this is right. Yep. All right. Amen, brother. Stick it to her. No, sticker. Or I don't know if you guys have ever seen that commercial where I think it was the GoDaddy or something like that, and people said, "Oh, she'll never make it," and then you can, because she was making it in her business, she could go around and tell everybody to stick it. And she even, like her grandma's ashes, she'd stick it. Hey, Urban Gardening Chronicles, if you want to get in this first draw, put in hashtag sticker, as I'm going to do a draw for this little Diva in the Dirt Homestead Life sticker. And are you guys all ready? I think we will we'll draw the names, and so I'll do the draw. No, that's sharing. That's just sharing my screen. Dag nabbit. View tab. It's not drawing. It's just sharing my just the actual screen. And I have no idea how to share this draw. Well, I'll do this draw. Oh, maybe I was supposed to do that one. Storms, radios, and cats. Unfortunately, you didn't get to see it, but there it is. I think I'm supposed to share it once I click go ahead. So you get to have the Diva in the Dirt sticker. And what you can do is email me your address at divainthedirt@shaw.ca. Congratulations! So email me at divainthedirt@shaw.ca and I will send you out your sticker. All right, maybe we'll get this next one. Maybe I will be able to have the proper screen. But here is the coveted Diva in the Dirt keychain holder. The great thing about it is I find my keys right away. This is one thing I do love it. And this little chicken, this is Dottie, who is in lots of my videos. It's got her pearl necklace, which, yeah, I don't know if you can see it there. I'll hold it up and try to hold it still. But so it's to represent Dottie, who is my favorite chicken. So for the keychain, hashtag, I got to do a draw again here. Whoops, don't draw again. Shoot, stop that. Ah! I just exited out. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. The other thing I wanted to know is that do you guys hear my clicking? Like, because I think it's really loud. So I should have done it better. I should have watched the tutorial a whole lot more, just to get it so that I was actually knowing what I was doing. Try that again. So I wanted to know, is my typing loud? Boop, boop, boop. My type, oh. Okay, because I've seen on other people's and they're totally like silent, and mine is like it's a Logitech keyboard, but it's like I think I hit really hard. StreamYard giveaway. Let's go back to that website. Oh, Maureen, choose a live stream. There we go. Okay, I'm back. So with this one, we're gonna go hashtag Dottie, and the hashtag and Dottie is DOTTIE. So hashtag Dottie. I didn't put the hashtag because I don't need to go in the draw. Hashtag Dottie. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know how to make it where you guys can see my screen, like my live screen. I'm not sure how to do that. South Florida Sunshine, you're going to get penalized and not be allowed to be in the draw if you keep doing that. Has anybody ever done? I don't have an extra camera. It's just video file. I don't know. A share screen. All right. Giveaway duel. I want to share that, but I want to go draw and then share, and then hopefully you'll actually see it going through. Oh, my name did get on there. Storm's ready with the cat. Congratulations, Mary. You win again. So again, go ahead and email me at divainthedirt@shaw.ca and I will send out your goodies. I think the button is broke too. I don't know. It just seems to be Uh, it just seems to not be working. um, yeah. Mama can't do cats at all. So Mama does. Mama watches cat videos. That's his, or she watches Storm's Radios and Cats on his lives. That's the closest that I like to be to cats. So yeah, no, yeah, well, it did scroll through the last time, but I just have to be on the ball to kind of get it to turn on. I'm gonna have to figure it out, how to make sure that I'm showing it. So anyway, so the next item up for given away is one of these Clyde's. I'll take it out of the plastic. Clyde's garden planner. I love this thing. And I bought a bunch of them. And basically, you know, it's like where the red line is, you use that to mark into where your last frost date is. And so it's like if mine is in April sometime there, and then it's going to show you when is the best time to be, you know, whether you do your first planting or whether, you know, oh, look at how dirty my fingernails are. Oh my gosh. Guess who was in the garden? When to sow indoors and whatnot. And so it does spring and it does the fall. There's instructions on there. So I want to give one of these away. They are really great as well. I know lots of you are you know, seasoned growers, but for me, this was a real handy thing to have as a new grower. And so even if it's not something you would use, you could also give it away. So for this one, I am going to, we'll do hashtag planner. Hashtag planner. Oh, that's nice of you, Larks. I don't think you're going to win. I think it's Storms, Radios, and Cats. Hashtag planner. Awesome. I'll start collecting comments. Let's, oh, TN Bushcrafter, you're not going to win. I'll tell you that right now. You might want to, you know, put that back in again. A little bit different. I agree, you know, and it's like StreamYard. Are you going to change that? Oh, there you go. TN Bushcrafter, are you going to change that from planter to planner, or are you just pretending to play along and you just go, I don't want to win it at all? And maybe you put it in there already. Oh, you did. All right. Let me just go back and let me just start collecting comments to make sure we got them all. And then I'm going to draw, and then I'm going to grab share screen. Oh, here we go, and share. Let's see. Ah, J3Gs. Woo! Okay, so it's not rigged. Awesome. So again, sir, well, actually, I think you've got me on Instagram, so you could always send it through Instagram if you like. And I will send out you your Clyde's planner. Awesome sauce. All right. Shall we do one more and then we can bring some people up and have a chat? We're going to do it for the Diva in the Dirt t-shirt. And you can choose your color, whether you want red, pink, or blue. You get to choose whatever color, and they go up to a ladies 3X, which I'm wearing the ladies 3X. So they're not, this is a 3X. They're not super, super big. But, you know, and for you guys, if you want to give it to your a special lady in your life, you also can do that. So anyway, I'm going to go back. I'm not going to draw again. I'm going to get a new one. And for this one, we're going to put hashtag diva. Hashtag diva. Amen and amen. What? I did not say Zena. I'm just going to wait for a few more minutes in case someone else wants to put one in. Aw, that's there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to be sad about. All right, everybody's put in. And then I'm going to try to. All right. And I'm going to try to get this one to work and share my screen as quickly as our present. I'll do this, share screen. I'll do it this way and start it. And then put this and share. This way you might get in there a little bit quicker. Ooh, who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Almost homesteading! Yay! Congratulations! So you can, you know, either Facebook message me or through Instagram, because I think we're friends on Instagram too. Yes, you won! You did! I'm so excited for you! Woo, 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 woo! And so you can send me your address and also send me what size and what color you want. That's awesome. That's fabulous. Thanks to everybody for playing along. I'm so excited. There's going to be a few more people in the world wearing a Diva in the Dirt t-shirt, which is awesome. All right. Invite. Copy. So anybody who wants to come up and chat, now that I don't have to do 50 other things, I'd love for you to come up and chat. So I'm not talking to myself, out loud to myself, which I do anyway. That's what I do on videos. I talk to myself. I think that's the link. I hope that's the link. I have no idea. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, yes, exactly. And then you guys can be twinnies. But she said Twinkies. Yes, congratulations to all the winners, and thanks for coming in and hanging out with me. I do really appreciate this. And lives, I'm hoping will get a little better for me and not, you know, I don't know, like Homestead Aquarius and Mama Owl, you know, you guys just have no problem just talking to the space, and you're so calm, and I just feel so, you know, I need to go and look over at whatever this what is this called, the chat. You know, it's like, did I miss something? So, oh, I do have stickers and keychains on the website. They're there, darling. And there might be a sticker and a keychain in your package when it comes. Just saying. But yeah, no, the stickers and keychains are on the website when you go to buy. See, so I might have to have you, Larks, to go around and click on things and try to see if you can break the website so I can go. Um, uh, yeah, I don't know. Let me just see here. Oh, pardon me. Shop. If I go into the shop, yeah. So here it is here, and now I'll share this screen again. I need to figure out how to do the so that it's a live screen. See, so right here, and this is just below the t-shirts. The t-shirts are just above it, and so you can see my bottle was modeling the sticker, and the keychain was. Oh. You have two different stickers. First ones are limited though. Yes. Yes, he is used to oh, see, I keep coming in and out. He is used to talking to himself and Wilson. Yeah, but you jabber really calmly, and then with your southern accent, it's like it's so easy to listen to you. So it doesn't. I feel like I talk too fast. I feel like I don't know. I feel scattered all the time. Today I'm not drinking margaritas. I'm drinking only water today. Maybe after the live, I'll drink some more margaritas. So. Yes, we do love you just the same. Wear flip-flops and hope you ain't noticed. Oh, just a few days ago, my niece, she was, she's been doing it for years, and it's a little motorbike. She was riding a little motorbike in sandals just on her lawn, in her backyard, and on her toes, this toe ripped right off. She said it was so quick, so whatever, it was barely painful. Like she stood up, she goes, I'm fine, I'm standing up. But it was like, oh my gosh. And so she went into the big city to see about getting some constructive surgery done or whatever, and to get a prosthetic for your second toe is $10,000. $10,000, and it might not last. They said we'll get it on, we'll attach it or whatever they do, but you might get a year out of it. $10,000. It's like, no. So she's thinking about just using some Play-Doh with it, and using the Play-Doh and just putting it when she's wearing open-toe sandals. Yes, you do, Storms, Radios, and Cats. Is this that's your logo that you're talking about, which is a really nice looking logo. That is an expensive toesy. Her little tootsies are very expensive. So, yep. I have another friend. I forget what his accident was, but he's lost some of his toes, and he likes to wear bare feet at home, and so he keeps a sock in the back of his pants. And so if it's somebody new that doesn't know him, doesn't know his foot is missing some toes, then he just slips the sock on. And one day, I think someone was coming to the door, and he reached behind him to see if he could grab the sock, and he couldn't. And he was like, and he had just left the bathroom. So that sock went down the toilet. Yeah, I really like your logo. It's a very nice one. Like I like your I like the font. Like it just makes it stand out. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if I shared the right stream. I don't know. I don't know if I did the right one because nobody's come up to talk with me. Now I'm going to whine. See if this works, somebody. Come up and chat with me. Yeah, I agree. It's very clean. Like it's very specific. You know that it's storms, radios, and cats. You see all three, items in there. Yeah. Oops, I accidentally. Oh, I'm sorry that you have a migraine. And my daughter's got one too. But oh yeah, and when I was on that live last night, she on South Florida Sunshine's live, my daughter ordered in some sushi for herself, and she bought me some prawn tempura. So I was eating it during the live and whatever. And this morning she goes, "Oh my gosh, Mama, I'm so sick." And actually when I went to bed last night, it was like, why is my my upper stomach? It's like just really rock hard, and it was like a little bit crampy. And so I think we got a little touch of food poisoning last night. Aw. This is a true story. Well, I guess I just have to. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Homestead Aquarius. I appreciate that. Oh, let's go back to the toe. If you lose more than one toe, you usually have to relearn to walk. Oh, yeah, I agree. Hey, awesome. Woo woo!
Woohoo! Well, I'm not gonna have you stuck over there talking to yourself or anything.
And here's your little prizes.
Yay! I never had to do it twice in a row like that. That's bizarre.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. It's every so often it's nice to go. I get a gift, and I had the option to say if you won one of the things, then you don't get to go again. But it was like I was doing 4 different things, and it's not fair if you don't get to have a chance to win the other prizes and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, but where's all the cats?
They're all outside except for one.
Oh,
Homestead Aquarius.
Hey, Barry.
Howdy.
Hello, Miss Maureen.
Hello, Homestead Aquarius. Thanks for coming and saving me and helping me not to feel.
Well, I
so
came
weird.
in after Storms there. He's got your back for me now.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
Well,
you say that you're allergic to cats, and so Storms there is not sending you any cats.
no.
How about possums? Are you allergic to possums?
What kind of fur do they have, or what kind of hair do they have? And
Well,
why would
they've got silver and gray hair, not like mine. I got a bunch of them I can send. They call them pets.
Dude, you're being rude. Can you move?
And why would I want a possum?
Well, because you can't have cats.
Because they have what?
Because you can't have cats.
Oh, because I can't have cats, so I can't have cats, so I have chickens. That's what mine is.
Oh, well, not too many people make a substitute.
I don't know if I don't know if I know what a possum actually looks like, in the live. if you know off the top of my head, I'm gonna just go and look up what the heck a possum looks like, and that better not be that better not be my prize. Oh my gosh.
I'll send you the small ones when they're cute. 2 or 3 of them, just in case something happens.
Absolutely not. Every picture is with their mouth open. If I would have got there is one that like it's like, oh my gosh, he looks super cute.
Yeah.
This one not so bad.
That's a face only a mother can love.
No, this is kind of cute. I don't mind that one.
That's not a possum.
It's not a possum.
Possum. That's the one. The ones that I've got look just like that,
That looks like a wallaby or
but
something.
more country. Okay, I'm gonna send you 3. That's all I'm gonna say.
How many of them do you have?
I got 4. You want all 4 of them?
Why? No. Why do you have
Okay,
4
that's fine. I care about you. You're special. I'll send you all 4.
Absolutely not. But all the other possums were like it's like yeah, no. This one here, it was like this is kind of what I first saw. It's like this is why do I want that? Like look at its sharp teeth.
Well, yeah, but that one hasn't been loved.
Oh,
Clearly, that one's just having a bad hair day.
That's all.
oh, and the ears on it, it's so cool.
There's
Oh,
a lot.
Lark says it's a snipe.
Yeah, enough about the possums. I'll keep them until I feel like the time is right, and then send it.
No, I'm okay. I don't think they would handle the cold weather here.
Yeah.
I think it's not and like so are you raising possums?
No, I'm just raising Cain on your live stream. That's all.
Well, you just never know. It's like, well, you know, I play Minecraft, you know, by night and I raise my little possums by day. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's 2 of the things I say on the dating apps and everything on the website and stuff. I play Minecraft and I raise possums. You would think that would make me an easy pick, right? But still single.
Yeah, that's gonna, you know, help you to vet a lot of women out of your life right there. So TN Bushcrafter says, no, it's a Tasmanian pygmy possum. But I don't know. I have no idea. See, right. Possums are so mean. They can rip small dogs and cats apart. Robert raises feral cats and possums.
Gotta
Nope.
be tough in this hood. Gotta be tough.
Yeah, my cats will sit there like 4 feet away from a possum.
Yeah.
Possums are big babies. They are big babies.
No.
They have got the most fierce bluff, and it looks like a furry crocodile, right, with that big snarling mouth. But they are the biggest babies. Very good bluff though. Just scare the pajamas off of somebody real fast. No, but anyhow, and they eat cat food. Yeah.
Nope. I'm okay. I'll stick to my chickens. I'm good. I'm good with just my chickens. That's and that's
So
good.
how long did it take for you to come up with that logo and your design for your logo and your shirts?
Actually, it was another one of my nieces. She was going through her kind of design school or whatever, and so we just chatted, and some of the photos I had, there was lots of things with Dottie on them. The font, again, it was just, I wanted something that had a little bit of script, but not too much. So, I don't know if it was maybe going back and forth for a month, but it was like, keep it super simple. But the t-shirt design, that was me putting that together with my daughter. So
That's really cool. So you're kicking in the I mean, you're giving her like most of the money that you raise for these things, right?
My daughter or my niece?
Oh, well, if it's a daughter, she's still paying off the tab, so never mind. Probably the niece is too, so you're good.
Yeah.
Work,
Yeah.
work them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, actually, with my daughter, mostly what she does is I do stuff and then she comes and looks and goes, "Oh, Mom, that looks stupid." That's her contributions. No, you can't put that in that, spread the letters out a bit better or whatever. Yeah. So do you raise feral humans in the Shed Wars community?
I try to.
Uh,
It's surprised how hard that is.
That's right. Well, yeah. Well, maybe you shouldn't, be, choosing all of us feral humans.
Well, some of us are just too feral to tame.
That's true.
Right. Some of y'all misfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Larks.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Oh, this is a true story. That I would agree. And I think you guys are happy out being, feral. Ah, here we
Hey,
go again.
Feral!
had to get ready for time.
All over now.
Yeah, it's all over.
Take care, all.
Hey, what's up? So good to
Hello.
see you. I'm so
Yeah.
grand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless your heart. Aw.
Bless your heart.
We just gave you a demonstration of some people you might find on YouTube that you might want to avoid. So good to see you.
Did I miss something?
No, we're just
Okay.
playing around. Homestead and I have been doing this for a little while.
Uh,
Yeah. Good to
There's
see
a
you, Diva.
wasp flying around in here.
you've
There's
got a wasp?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I just actually sent Laura from last night. She had a lovely snake come up on her property. What is it? It's not the diamondback. It's the worst one. Can't think of the name of it.
Timber, I think.
Yeah, the timber rattler.
Timber rattler, yeah.
The ones that can get like 60 inches long.
Wow.
But but think about how the timber rattler feels.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the
I'm
timber
sure.
rattler was
It
there
doesn't know.
first for millions of years, and then we got like Martha.
Yeah.
Who's these people out here in our woods?
Do you know
Tearing
they can
down all the
smell
trees.
Martha? I didn't. That's what I was asking last night. Nobody knew the answer. They can smell their little Marthas, and fall is mating season. So if
Yeah.
that was a female and she left a scent behind for a male, yeah, she's gonna have
Wow.
another visitor soon. But
They'll
I-
be busy trying to hook up. They ain't worried
Yeah.
about people.
No, they're not. I mean, no, they're products of the environment. It's just an environmental thing where they're pushed together. And like you said, they were there first. I get it. I totally
Yeah.
get
Well,
it.
you should
But
be
it's-
more concerned when they lay their eggs and they hatch and then the babies are, you're too
Mhm.
close to where the babies are. That's when you really need to worry.
I'm
They're just
thinking they
known as
give
one of
live
the
birth.
more. Go ahead, Homestead.
I'm thinking they give live birth, don't they?
I haven't studied
sure.
that part.
Yeah, I'm thinking all of our, I think all of our venomous species, except for maybe coral snakes, are live bearing. But I'm not sure. Hell, I've been without sleep, so
Diva, did you see what Almost Homestead?
I don't know. think-
Almost Homestead put in there. Oh my! All the boy snakes will come to the yard. She got that shake. That snake got that shake.
Yep, I agree with you,
Me too.
TLC. In the garden, nope, I would have to move. Don't like snakes. And it's like, you guys are like, we got these, possums and these snakes, and it's like, I don't have nothing like that. We've got raccoons, but
got raccoons too.
Yeah.
but that's not something that I'm, going. I'm not going outside now.
I was surprised though. Like, does Canada have venomous? Like, are they known for venomous snakes? Because Alaska doesn't.
I think we do, like, in the areas where it's more desert like
Mm-hmm.
hotter climates. but then they do tend to drop down and are cold in the winter. So I don't know what the
So they
snakes do.
burrow. They probably burrow somewhere.
Yeah, yeah.
to
But no, I think
survive.
there is some. I think when I was growing up, it was like, there was certain ones, if it had, the diamond on its head, it was good, or maybe that was the one that was bad. But there is some, but nothing that would ever get where it's like big. They're more, you just like, because I've got the gardener snakes in my.
Yeah, those are good. The gardener.
And yeah, and so then when I see them, you mostly just jump, right? So
Yeah. Those are the
Oh
ones
my-
I'm hoping she can set free as some of the non-venomous.
yeah,
Yeah, do timber rattlers give? Yeah, TN, you guys are worse than Florida in some respects. You've got the timber rattler. We don't have that. I mean, we have pythons though, so there's always that. You could get totally just squeezed to death in your sleep. But hey, at least you have a fighting chance a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You can wake up and feel the squeeze and maybe scream for help.
No. So
Giving the diva bad dreams. I don't even remember. I was letting Laura know something. I forget what it was, other than the scent thing, which of course she's looking this stuff up. Oh, I let her know there are places online that you can buy baby snakes. So I was like, maybe you can just set a whole bunch of Tennessee non-venomous gardener snakes free. But there's certain ones that are what is it that's Homestead Aquarius? Do you remember the snake that actually is they're like the venom doesn't affect them and they can actually turn around and eat rattlesnakes? They can turn around.
Oh, cottonmouth.
No, they're non-venomous. They're a non-venomous species.
That's king snakes of all kinds.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Like maybe.
Yeah, king snakes. It's like, is that all you got? I mean, come on.
Bring it.
But
Yeah.
so does a cottonmouth.
Yeah, I think.
Like, what's up?
Yeah, I think I'd set king snakes free on my property before I went.
Well, I love all snakes. I love all
I
the
know
animals.
you do. I know
Not
you
just
do.
the cute things. Look, I'm gonna hush. All right, I'm gonna go get a towel or something and bite on it. And
did you sleep at all last night, Homestead Aquarium?
No, I didn't.
Because I think you said, okay, good night, and then you posted something else, and
That's
Yeah,
not me.
I didn't go. I didn't go good.
Just gonna be on for a little bit.
I'm
Yeah.
hitting that stage in life where I don't sleep at all.
It's for Diva.
that's not good. So
She was
Tim-
on mine last. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Tim Bushcrafter, there is supposed to be some snakes. There is a site that says the top venomous snakes in Canada. I don't know what they are. Oh, they have a Northern Pacific rattlesnake known as the Western rattlesnake in BC. So that's where I live. And the desert night snake, a rare species found only in the southern Okanagan Valley of British Columbia. Though considered venomous, it is only potent enough to kill small prey. So maybe we don't really have any. Maybe I'm okay. Maybe I'm going to stay in Canada.
Yeah, Alaska doesn't have any. So there's
No.
always, we could all hop over to Alaska. They have none, but then they have the, huge bears.
No, they
Yes.
got like grizzly bears or polar
Yeah, they
bears.
have the big grizzly bears.
Yeah, and I
So-
think their growing season is what, 3 months?
Yeah, it's real short. You
That's
need
spring,
about 3
summer
months.
altogether. Pretty cool.
Yeah. But it was Rhode Island, Alaska, Maine. That's what I was looking up. I was like, there's actually a couple states that don't have snakes that are venomous. I was like, really? Oh,
Wow.
See, that's
so-
pretty cool.
yeah. Wolves always intrigued me.
Hey, and you know who else saw one? That was Time to Shine Homestead saw a timber wolf.
They're massive, aren't they? They're like huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, no snakes in Ireland because of St. Patrick, right? Larks? St. Patrick got rid of all the snakes. That's why we celebrate him on St. Patrick's Day.
So we're all going to move to Ireland. Is that where we're
Yeah.
going to be? Again, the growing season is not so good. It's like it's this thing where you go, you want to have a longer growing season. Well, guess what? There's way more wicked things to have to deal with.
Yeah, not eating is the big one. Yeah, that's kind of why my ancestors left there in the first place, some of them. So,
Oh, what was this?
I want to go to the wolf preserve here in Kentucky.
Oh, that was it. You have more likelihood of actually dying from bee stings, wasp stings, and something else than you do a venomous snake bite. And I found that encouraging, especially living here in South Florida. With
well,
cotton
I do know, like, for the size of an animal, the moose up here in BC, it's shocking to see this. Like, their legs are so skinny, but they're just so big, like, and so tall.
It's like God reused the horse, but just like, let's put a different head on it and it won't have this amazing mane. We'll just pop, boop, there. We'll put that little head on there and there you go. You're a moose now.
Back on its head.
It's a murder horse. A moose is a murder horse.
When they're in
Things
rut,
are
they sure
dangerous.
are.
Hey,
Right.
Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. Good to see you in here, Mama Owl.
Hey,
I don't know if I noticed you earlier. So I
Hoot,
just
hoot.
hoot.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Teresa. I was just saying that because of the, old folk tale, that that's why they celebrate him.
I just thought it was about, pinching people with green and drinking.
No, you pinch people with orange and you wear green.
Yeah, well, if they don't have green on, then you pinch them.
There you
So
go.
So not wearing green, so you get pinched. And then that's what you did when you were a kid. And then when you're older, well, nowadays they do green beer, but I just also thought it was just a time of just to drink.
To party. Pretty much
Guys,
another
remember,
holiday.
make sure she's not married before you pinch her.
Oh, I'm slow at those things.
That's where Irish folks get that temper that everybody hears about, right? It's all that same pinching and alcohol, right? You're getting pinched as a kid, and then it just keeps going, and you finally get to be an adult, and you've had a few, and then somebody pinches you, and you take it the wrong way, and that's what happens.
I've heard many a bar brawl has started with just a pinch, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so Ireland is out because we do need TN Bushcrafter for the commune. So, so he's saying he's out. So we're not going to Ireland either. So taking that off the table, everybody, we're not going to Ireland.
Okay, Ireland's off. It's
So
a pretty
we could
country.
go to Scotland, and I'll just disappear for a week, and I'll be in Ireland while you guys are in Scotland.
Oh, he'll be picking up the Irish.
No, you'll be in
lasses.
Scotland.
Be picking up the Irish lasses.
Why do you want to go to Scotland?
No, he wants us in Scotland so he can go to Ireland.
Oh,
I'm single. Why not? I mean,
that's good.
That's right. You tell him, Old Ways. We have some pretty good
What?
food. What are you talking about?
What did I miss? It's like I don't know why Mama Owl's getting him to kiss her grits.
Because Tian said about the food and
Oh,
Yeah.
I must have said something about Ireland.
you agreed with Tian and it's not true. Ireland is fabulous.
What else is he saying? But I think the restaurants we could make it there. Look, I'm serving potatoes with spices, and all the people line up. I think they have a few other things other than just some potatoes.
Yes. Oh, you did that very well. You got a lovely Irish accent. How do you do that? Potatoes?
It just comes in a little bit here and there, but mostly it'll move into an Indian accent. Just almost any accent I try to do, it just moves right into an Indian one. But then if I was to try to do an Indian accent, nope.
Oh, Yeah.
Oh, so because you said you were
So she's
angry.
so she's gonna beat your A. I
She
won't
says,
say the
"Kiss
word.
my grits."
Because we're not angry folk.
Oh, they have the best.
I don't know
cold
why
chips
you
and
got
fish
it.
and chips.
I was thinking of the fish and chips.
I don't know what Cold Cannon is.
Me either. I've got to go look it up. I forgot.
Hmm.
Not something we made in the house, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah, and Mama Al, whoops, this one. She's also said they have some amazing food. I had some friends that just went to Ireland and they really enjoyed the food. And
Yeah, they've upped
Just-
their food game.
mhm.
It's not just mushy peas anymore. Oh wait, was that them or the English? I think the English.
It
Who
is the
does-
mushy peas are in Ireland. Yeah.
Yeah, they are right.
Yeah.
We never served those either. It was mostly just the cabbage and
Mm.
potatoes and the carrots.
Yeah.
And then we had,
Oh.
yeah, I have the same problem. We call them terrible accent night. That's come and join terrible accent.
Yeah.
Yes, the corned beef and yes, and the potatoes mixed together. My
That's
mom's.
green potatoes, corned beef mixed together.
Mm-hmm. So good.
Oh, so I guess this
Yes, and the cabbage.
the Cold Cannon is a mashed potato with kale or cabbage.
Oh, okay.
Very nice.
I used to mash it all together with the carrot, then the butter, and the little.
Well,
salt and
it's
pepper.
all gonna be mixed in your belly anyway. So.
That's right. It was delicious.
Hmm.
I could go for some. Yes, lots of butter. That's right, Larks.
Yeah. Anything tastes
now I'm
great.
hungry.
with butter.
Yes, I agree. Butter does. good.
You could take one for the team. Thank you, Almost Homesteading, for taking one for the
Yes.
team, drinking the whiskey.
We appreciate you. Your active service.
Well, with that being said, I'm going to refill my coffee. I'll be right back.
Mm.
What's in your coffee there, Barry?
Oh, I wish, darling. I wish.
Oh, he's got quite the he could move into a nice Irish accent with that.
Yes, I agree.
And all the food allergy people in here, most are out on corned beef.
Yeah, I used to be able to do it. I have to get one that doesn't have the MSG in it that they'll shove in it somehow now.
Right.
But I haven't had too much of a problem when I've gone and got it. I just don't eat that much. Everything in moderation. Like my great grandmother said, and old ways was repeating last night. Of course, she was never considering.
Honey Irish whiskey, nice.
I haven't had that one.
Oh, I want to go to Ireland. If we could all raise 5K by next October, I could go on tour with my aunt. But 5K, woo, yeah.
Could do a lot with 5K other than a trip. That's hard.
Yeah. Well, it depends on how long you're going for, but
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true. That's true. If it's like a month, month long adventure, that would be worth it. But
DoorDash, are you ordering honey whiskey with DoorDash?
we do have a place down here that makes really good corned beef and cabbage when the season is here. But it sells out fast. It sells out
I don't
really
think
fast.
I've ever had corned beef and cabbage, honestly.
Okay, I guess I could stop doing that face.
Oh, okay. So Almost Homesteading, the 5. It's for the two of them, and that's Ireland and Scotland. So
Oh, nice.
yeah.
Very nice. Old Ways is making the same face. So I guess I paused it long enough.
No, it was DoorDash. She's like, hey, work at DoorDash to earn the 5K. Oh my gosh. You know how many deliveries you'd have to do to get that?
Yeah. Although I was watching this one man and what was his video? Oh, it was how to get rid of 35 years worth of stuff. Has anybody watched that guy's video? It's like, I forget his channel's like something about his retirement, but he has another channel that's about his photography. And for some reason he put it on that channel and it blew up. And he ended up getting like 1,000 $100 or something pay or something close to that payout on that one video. But I mean, it like millions of views. You see it in his analytics. Like, it got
And what was it about? How to get rid of?
35 years worth of stuff. But he also learned that if you do your thumbnails, that there's a way, I guess, to code or title the thumbnail even to put it into the algorithm. And I'm like, okay, that's just way too intense for me, dude. But okay, I can see how people could do that who are used to doing all this stuff. But he said, yeah, it'll help the algorithm pick up your video. It worked for that channel. So as soon as he got monetized on the second channel, yeah, his payout, it might have been 1,002, even more. I can't remember the exact amount. It was a good amount, but it was a lot of views to get that amount. And he even said, like, fluky, like it's not something he expects all the time. Like,
Right.
But you see why people get caught in that circle of the fear factor stuff.
Right.
That if they get a payout, yeah.
Good night. Have a good night.
Oh, nice, Cindy. Yeah, I gotta go soon too. I just wanted to pop up and not leave you.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
My good co-host there last night.
Yeah, thanks.
That's some great people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You always have really great people on your lives and that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I think y'all are wonderful just to join me. I'm humble.
And then she messes up and lets me up there.
Oh, you're wonderful too.
You always have wonderful, kind things to say, to all of us ladies, and it's like, just kind of boosts up the, the little ego to go, oh, that's nice. I think we lost Homestead Aquarius. I think he fell asleep.
He fell into the mine of Minecraft.
Into his lava. I think he's sleeping.
He's hot lava sliding right now. Homestead, are you still there or are you sleeping?
Ooh, what the heck? TN Bushcrafter, I pickle corn, my own brisket to make corned beef. It's a month-long process. That's why I probably do 20 quarts can. Wow.
Wow, I would too. Oh.
Yeah, that's amazing. See, that's where, wherever TN Bushcrafter is going, that's where we need to go. Because there's, between him and Mama Owl, we will be fed really well.
Yes. Agreed.
All you normal people allowed beef. Ugh. God.
Oh, that's right. You can't have that. Sorry.
You have to have an extra slice for me. It's mandatory now.
He's lava surfing now, Mama Al. He's upped his game.
Yeah.
I thought I heard him.
Yeah, he either fell asleep or he's eating Nutty Buddies. So, Storms, you can't eat beef? No beef?
No. Nope.
Oh. Wow.
My body can't process it.
Hmm.
It's heartbreaking because I have cravings and it's like what's the latest burger at Hardee's? It's like I want to know, but then I'm like, oh yeah, right, okay.
Can't have it. Wow.
I can't have most of fast food, so I'm with you there. At least Storms, but I can have some beef, so I feel for you. That's hard.
Yeah, like mine allergy is most fruit and then tree nuts, but I'm not like, I'm not sad that I can't eat them because there's so many other great things that I can eat. So it's like,
I didn't know you had an allergy to most fruit. Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. So I still grow things, or I'll make, like we just picked 50 pounds of pears. Like I can't eat them, but we'll make pear butter or something, or can them. I'm not quite sure, but more than likely just making like pear butter.
Yeah.
And I won't eat it. Everybody else, I make it so that my family can eat it.
I've tried the other enzymes. What are they? Hold on. Let me see what Mama Al's saying about the pig enzymes. There's one that I did try that's really good, and I've got to get it again because they finally put it in capsule. I couldn't swallow the pill. Who made it? Hold on. I got to look on my phone. His is different than
Oh, okay. Oh,
I think I don't know if mine was
well,
bovine
good.
or not.
That would be good. How much land do you have, TN Bushcrafter? Maybe we're all just moving
Yeah,
moving
we'll just,
because that's even like Mama Al lives in Tennessee, right?
Yeah, East Tennessee.
Yeah. See, so half you're already there. We just have to, the rest of us just need to go over.
Yeah, no, I think I'll stay in Florida where I don't have the timber rattler. I'll take my chances on the python. Just kidding. I have all the other things here settling
Hey,
in.
Bob.
Hey, Bob.
What are you doing, Bob?
Thanks for
What's up?
coming in.
Missed you last night, Bob.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah,
see
we
if
did.
I'm-
We missed him. Oh, you're in West Tennessee. I have no idea where any of that is. So like whether you live on this side or that side, like I just know, yeah, you're on the west side, but where's TN Bushcrafter?
I mean, we
and
can fix that, Maureen. We can just, I mean, you could come down here and stay a spell,
and figure out which areas I want to live in.
Oh, yeah, You'll either come away with a pretty good understanding of our geography or be totally lost.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we will eventually let you go back to Canada.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Eventually. Well, I did see. I came across something in Kentucky, and it was like really, really nice acreage and really reasonably priced. And it's like, because prices up here in Canada are ridiculous, and so it's like, well, if I sold my house, I could buy that piece of property in Kentucky, outright. And you're like, but it's like, oh right,
Yeah.
I none of my kids. I foolishly did not do all my kids to get their American citizenship when they were under 18, and I think the process is harder once they're adults.
Oh,
So then that would mean my kids could not move into
I
the
would
area.
encourage anybody to move to the South, but Kentucky, I'm just going to tell you, Kentucky, they're going to tax the out of you. So
Uh-huh.
I'll just let you know that part. They
yeah.
tax
Well,
us.
she lives in Canada.
Yeah, I know. I've
They win
I've
that.
I've got a friend that I play World of Warcraft with, and I haven't played in like forever, but I've helped her out a few times because she, came up with a hard time. So I sent her some money, and like the difference between their money and ours is, oh my God. I'm like, okay, so add a couple extra on there for the PayPal expense.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know how y'all do it. I don't.
No, it's
Yeah.
pretty
I used to
ridiculous.
bitch about it. Sorry. I used to complain about it down here in Kentucky, like, this and that is expensive. And then my friend is like, yeah, but you don't live up here, do you? And I'm like, oh, that's right. No, I'll stop complaining now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. But for the most part, that's just how life is. It's like it's ridiculously expensive for me to come to the States because my dollar does not go very far. But you guys coming up here, it's like woohoo!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was
Just
the
come up there, we'll
opposite.
smuggle you, and
Yeah.
I
Oh,
thought it was
did you wake up, Homestead? Did you? Nope. I guess.
kind of. There he is.
Mhm.
Aw, you should just go and have some sleep.
Yeah, I
Might
think
be.
I'm gonna jump off
Okay.
before I fall off.
Yeah. Good idea.
Good night.
I'm surprised I didn't pop up and say amen.
Memories of falling asleep in church as a kid.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah.
No, wait a minute. The hell?
Have a good night,
Yeah.
Homestead.
Touch my phone to another line. I accident.
Oh,
That's if you're hearing that in the background. That's what you're doing. It's
oh.
Weird.
struggling. Okay. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
see
Have a
you
good night.
later.
So at least in the South, you're safer than being in Canada.
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
we'll protect
With-
you. It's,
With
you know.
things coming, yeah,
Yeah. Wow.
because we had those brooms that have those things that you can put into the brooms.
Right.
You know, it's
But-
funny though, Maureen. I'm actually from Cleveland.
Oh.
I've been
Okay.
here this year. I've been here for 30 years in Kentucky.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And I feel more at home down here than I did my own hometown. You know, I love Cleveland. Don't get me wrong, but I feel more at home here than I did anywhere else.
Hmm.
I can't find the stuff I used to take. No wonder why it's in a capsule. I think they changed the whole thing for digestion, like she was saying, like Mama Al was saying.
Hmm.
It had some kind of not a pancreatic enzyme, but it was from an animal, and it worked well. For some reason, I'm thinking it was a bull, but maybe it was a pig. Let me see. I have Mercolas, but they were so.
Texas is like 8.25 and no state income tax. There's only like 6 states that don't have state income tax. Well, then
Found
I
it.
need to keep that in mind.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
are. We have. We have, what is it, the state tax that we don't have, Larks? I can't think. And then we've got, like, if you go out and buy something, it's like 7%. I forget what
Lord
each.
have mercy.
Hmm?
I won't complain about the 6% we have.
Yeah, we have 7%, but that's if we purchase something. But then, like, I pay no state. Like, we don't have to fill out a
Oh.
separate state like you do during tax season. Like, state
Right.
tax, we don't have that in Florida.
Well, with the exception of food, we in BC here, we do 2 taxes. We do a GST and just a regular tax, and it's 12% on everything you buy, including when you buy a used vehicle, a used home, anything.
Oh, wow.
Okay, Bob, that's where I need to go.
How far are you from Fort St. John?
For me, it would be like 12, 13, 14, maybe about 16 hours.
Yeah, okay. I figured you
driving?
were a bit of ways, yeah.
Yeah, 16 hours if you're just driving straight through. But I would, because my daughter lives in Dawson Creek, which is just a little bit below it.
Like the show?
Not Dawson.
Oh, okay.
Dawson. Yeah, and she's about 20 minutes or so out of 20 to 30 minutes out of Fort St. John, and we took two days to get there when I moved her up there a few years ago.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's where my friend lives. It's Fort St. John.
Mm-hmm. Small town, very
Yeah.
small town, very small town, but lots of money. Like up in those areas, like it's because it's all to do with forestry and camps and stuff like that. Everybody's got very good money up there. They can live quite nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think it.
She's got a
Alright.
tiny
Oh,
apartment, though.
wow.
Yeah, she's got it. Yeah.
Like you
Oxnard.
turn around, you've seen it already, you know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was trying to find ox bile. That's what I use for not having a gallbladder.
Yeah, it's this one. If you can read it, if it's the right way, or if I have to, it's called Super Enzymes by Now,
Yeah,
and they
Yeah.
have the
The
ox
ox
bile. It's
in
the
it.
ox biles in it, along with like papaya. Oh, but it's got papaya in it. Can you have
I can have
papaya?
papaya.
And probably
think-
that means it'll have. It might. That means yep. It's got the pineapple too. Can you have pineapple? The bromelain. Can you have that?
I can have bromelain. Yeah.
Okay, so then
With
you should be all
Kentucky
right.
is the Commonwealth status, just like Pennsylvania. Assuming PA is Pennsylvania.
Yep. Yeah, my family's in PA. Talk about taxes. Yee. High taxes. High property taxes there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same here. Like, it's everything is, and then of course everything has gone up in price, food costs and everything like that. And, fortunately my mortgage doesn't come due. I have another 2 years. So I'm hoping that whatever's going on out there will calm the heck down. So
What do you mean it hasn't come due? The mortgage tax, you mean, or what?
no, like renewing renewing my mortgage. I've got it. Like I've got a 20 year amortization, but
Oh, the arm.
every
Okay.
5 years you have to go and whatever the tax rate is. And back in the 80s, there was like a whole bunch of people lost their houses because
Yep.
the house taxes went up to 25%. It was like, I can't pay my mortgage. And
That happened here with the zero down I think 2008 it was. Zero down people with the floating arms. A lot of them lost their homes.
Yeah.
It was
So,
awful. Yeah.
I'm hoping that, because I know that the interest rate is up really high right now, and you're like, it also gives me 2 more years to, pay down my mortgage a little bit more. So that's good too. But,
We'll be praying. Well, maybe you could do, what was it Lark said? You could do a little like side action with the delivery. Deep in the dirt here with your pizza.
yeah.
You can
Well,
hand out your. Go ahead.
Yeah. Because friend of mine, when he needs some help with he's got a florist shop, and so I'll do some just taking the flowers, dropping them off at the wedding, and whatever. But there was one day it was like, his wife was in hospital and stuff, and so it's like, could you do the deliveries? And most of them were birthdays, and it was like, I think on the first or second one it was like, I go up and it's like, Sally, is it your birthday? She goes, yes. And I said, can I sing happy birthday to you? So she stood there uncomfortable, like, someone is singing happy birthday to me holding a bouquet of flowers. But anyway.
They got a singing telegram for like extra. That's pretty awesome.
Exactly.
We're like the real musician too, not like, just somebody who took the job starting out. Like me.
Exactly.
Like I would be like, oh, I can sing to people in this job. Okay. And they won't run away. Okay.
Yeah. This is the truth. This is the truth.
Yeah. That's getting to be that way here though too.
Ooh.
That's right. Boo.
See what Olmsted said? I can't do that. I think they already sold the wheels off mine.
I'm sorry to hear about your stomach. I heard that as I was like getting ready for bed. I was like, did I just hear her say she got a little something from what they got last night as we were talking about like worms and stuff and fish?
Yeah.
She had sushi. Your poor
It's like, not very good. Yes. That gets discussed quite a bit, Larks. We
sure looks like him.
Yeah, it's very interesting to wonder.
Yep.
Can't say all those things.
Yeah. Well,
the wheels on the R's go bump, bump, bump.
Not much has changed in royalty. They kind of all inbred like through the countries even a long time ago. Like that was going on. So it's just a carryover. Sorry.
I just thinking, I'm not really going to say it, but I mean, I was just kind of thinking back of royalty overseas there. The past royalty was a little bit, I was just thinking Mr. Ed. I'll just leave it at that.
Oh. Yeah.
The ears, the teeth, there we go. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it could be a genetic thing. Yeah, that's true.
Oh my goodness. I was like, are you for real?
Yeah, like
with those ears.
Like the family that had the huge chins.
Right.
And Larks knew the name of it the last time, and I can't remember it still. Of course. But I have to get going because my stomach is it's not quite right because I was drinking my dieter's tea, which don't think I will ever do again. It's really not dieter's tea. It's like the Yogi Cleanse tea that I've never had a problem with, but I added the daytime one, and the daytime one I think created the issue. So my belly isn't quite right, but that's okay. I'll get it quite right. And I also exhausted. So tired. But thank you for having me up, and I really liked having you up yesterday. Oh, by the way, I was doing something with the side chat. You mentioned you were picking up bear poo at your dad's house.
Yes, I was picking up bear poop. There was a lot of bear poop. There's a lot of bears right now, and they just can't get it under control. They've already removed 40 bears, but yeah. So on my way flying home, it was like dropping off the car, and it was like, the bears have strewn your neighbor's garbage all over your backyard, so I'll clean that up. And he's, yeah, well, you get me, if you go and you maybe get up the bear poop too. And so I thought, okay, Dad, I won't be visiting with you. I will go and pick up. And it was a lot. I've never seen bear poop before, and it's just big.
Probably good for the garden. Like, do you have to compost it for very long? Yeah. Wait, is bear poo or beer poo? Beer poo is a whole different We used to have a name for that back in college. Yep.
Yeah.
But
have a good night.
Yeah,
good night. Thanks for coming up, South Florida Sunshine. Appreciate it.
Good seeing you, Carol.
Good to see you too, both of you. And everybody in the side chat. Yeah, Mama Al, I won't be doing as much as I was doing. I know. I figured that out.
Yeah. You don't want to have another relapse to your cold, and that's usually what ends up.
Oh no, I don't have anything up here. It's the stomach. I was trying to cleanse I had been feeling a little over bloated lately, so I was trying to cleanse the other side.
No, but if you're
you wear yourself down, yeah.
And it's like, oh, now I've got this going on here. Now I've got this going on again, and you don't want another relapse.
You're right. I wasn't thinking. Okay. Have a good night. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Thanks.
Bye.
Bye. So it's just you and me, Bear, or Storms. And which cat was just sitting up there for the longest time?
That was Dark Paw.
Dark Paw.
He's not allowed to go out.
Okay. And does he want to go out though?
Yeah, he wants to go out so he can beat up the neighbor's cat, and then the neighbor come up here all angry about it. And I'm like, dude, cats do that.
Mm-hmm.
I've lived here 7 years, and none of my neighbors that ever lived by me had a complaint until he moved in. I mean, he's all right for a neighbor, but he just has a short fuse.
Mm-hmm. Well, just want to look for someone to complain. And so why can't why can't he go out?
He went over there and beat up
because of the neighbors, right? Oh, that's the whole reason. It wasn't because it was
But it was all over a female.
Right.
And that's what they do. They want to be the alpha male, and so they have first dibs.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah. I agree. It's like, you fell asleep in the live, and then you get off, and then you go and you start talking. Now go to sleep.
Fear of missing out.
Yeah, exactly. That's what South Florida Sunshine, that's what she's always saying. I've got FOMO. I'm back. I'm FOMO. I need to go to sleep. No, I'm back. I'm FOMO.
We love you, Homestead Aquarius, but you're no good to us or yourself if you're tired.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Well, if you want to know what happened, we'll fill you in.
Exactly. Oh, Tien's getting some more grapes and cherries. Lullaby and good night with roses delight. And then I can't remember I remembered that song when I was a kid, but I was singing it the other day. Okay, that is not you sleeping.
Yeah. If you want us to believe that you went to bed to sleep, you would not be commenting in the chat.
Yeah, you could just, say nothing and you're still awake and we wouldn't know, but we know you need to go to sleep because it's just, and especially at our ages, as we get older, when we're not getting that rest, it's really hard on the system. So
Yeah, I know. I took like a 2.5 hour nap today. Didn't even realize it till I woke up. I'm looking around going, what? What?
yeah. Oh yeah, how long was you did that long live? How long did you go for?
It was from 1 p.m. Eastern time to it was 12 p.m. Eastern time till 1 p.m. the next day, Monday morning.
Yeah. And how did you recover from that?
Slept.
Yeah.
Well, no. I mean, there was some stuff I had to do before I could lay down. So when the live ended, I got that stuff done. And I mean, I was dragging butt. I mean, I was pretty much spent, but I got it done. And then, it was about almost 3 and I laid down. I took a nap and that screws you up because you wake up and you go, is it the next day?
Right.
Did I sleep until Tuesday? What?
Yeah.
You're looking out the window going,
Yeah.
because the sun was setting.
Right. I've had
Second.
that. I've had that right.
I couldn't get my head straight. I thought, because if it was in that direction, the sun's coming up. If it's in that direction, it's going, it's going down, and I just couldn't.
When I was young, I was working in in an all night diner, and so I was always with the midnight shift, and I got to go home early this one day. Got home at 4 and went to sleep, and I guess I must have felt like I was really resting because then I opened my eyes and I saw it was 6 o'clock, and I went, oh my gosh, I got to get up and go to work. Put on the radio, and I was living in Alberta at the time, and it was like good morning with the Chad Morning Crew. And I just stopped and was like, what? It's only 7 in the morning? You mean I've only slept these, 3 hours? It was like, wow. And it just, I know what you feel like, where you just like, I don't know where am I coming? Am I going? Am I, it's like you lose it a little bit. But yeah, he's going to do the last slide, some frog legs. And then he says, I didn't say I was going to sleep. Y'all did. Yeah, because we're your parent. And we're telling you to go to bed, sir. Get your ass in bed.
Shaking my finger at you.
Yeah. Someone's got to take care of you, so we're all in it together. Go to bed. But anyway, sorry, I interrupted you there.
No, I was just going to say, I worked in radio and I did the same thing when they switched my hours. I went from working days to working midnight to 6 in the morning, and I had a day off. They said, because they were doing, they were upgrading their power from 5,000 watts to like 12,000 something. And they really didn't need me at the time. So I was like, okay, so I got a couple of days off. My mind didn't pick up on that. And I went in and I laid down. And when I got up, it was starting to, the sun was going down. But in my mind, it was like you did. I was thinking it was the next day.
Yeah.
And I'm rushing and my ex goes, what are you doing? And I said, I got to get to work. I'm late. And she goes, you don't have to work for the next couple of days. Oh, you never seen somebody jump into bed so fast. I mean, because I wouldn't get enough sleep. And I knew that when I start the graveyard shift, I was going to get even less. Everybody's day is your night. Everybody's night is your day. You know, you have to do things in the daytime, even though you're dragging your butt. You know, and I'll tell you what.
Just a second. Thanks, J3Gs. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. Good night. Have a good sleep.
Good
Sorry.
night.
Go ahead.
That's okay. Yeah. And then when they asked me to do the call-in show where you buy, sell, and trade items, I was hearing the phone ring in my ear in my sleep. And my ex goes, "You all night long you said, somebody get the phone. I'm tired of answering it."
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I think it does. Like some people are built and they can handle that graveyard shift, and then there's people like myself where you're like, mm-mm. I get weepy, like it would be and I didn't stay in that job for very long because it was like, why am I crying? I have no reason to cry, but I'm just weeping because I think it just did something to my circadian rhythm or whatever it is, and I just could not handle. I probably need to have more daylight hours, So thanks, J3Gs. So yeah, I'm not I am a late night person. I do struggle going to sleep. Like not falling asleep, but it's like, I don't know if it's from having, so many kids for so many years,
Go on over some of the work. You might find it interesting.
Oh,
Sorry, I should have turned that down.
and what I did, and so then for myself, it's this, this late night, that kind of that 10 o'clock until, 3. It's like nobody needs you, nobody's asking for nothing, nobody, and it's just like, and I just get lost in my own world in that. And I'm not a sleeping in person. Like I go, oh, tomorrow I have nothing, I can sleep in. Nope, wake up, let's go. Yeah, what did you say here? I worked 12-hour nights and one job 10-12 at nights and then 4 days off. I always stayed up and drove for 6 hours back to Tennessee, then go back for my days off. Yeah. Yes. And that's probably what I probably needed, is the fact that I needed to be taking more D3 at the time. But, I was probably 18, 19 years old. So
Sorry about that.
no,
I forgot
because you
the
got your storms, radios, and cats, so you got a radio going.
Yeah, there's about 3 or 4 running at the same time, about all the time.
Wow. Can I ask what you're listening to with the radios? Like, what is it?
One, I'm talking to Kentucky Goblin, which is up the road from me.
Yeah.
And that would be on GMRS, and the other ones would be the local law enforcement, fire and EMS, and then aircraft, which has been suspiciously quiet today, and railroad. So
Wow.
I think I have a couple of them turned down, so because they were getting on my nerves earlier today.
Right.
It was like one was talking and then the other one was talking, and it was.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I always get a lot accomplished at night when everyone else is asleep, and I enjoy the quiet. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing. And so then it's been this habit of, it's like, Maureen, go to bed. I have my phone, it turns off at 11:30, no more dings will go on, but it'll be just, doing stuff and, or playing some stupid game on my phone. And now it's like, now I'm playing it. And it's like, you know what? It would be really good for you to sleep in the nighttime and not, live on 3 to 4 hours of sleep. Some of it though also was my thyroid. I would take my thyroid medication at bedtime, and I think that was where something it's actually stimulating my mind and body. And so because I could just be laying there going, I'm not sleeping, I can't sleep, I don't know, I'm not, and eventually I started take it in the morning and that. So that
I've never been able to just unless I've totally exhausted myself, and even then it takes me a little while to go to sleep. But the weird thing is, if I have to be somewhere, let's say if I had a doctor's appointment or something, and it was in the morning, I could go to bed 1 o'clock in the morning and get up just like that. But if I know I don't have to be anywhere, I'd go to bed whenever I feel like it. And a lot of times I'll lay there and I just can't get my brain to shut down.
Yeah.
And I've been like that ever since I was little. I mean, they said I was as a baby, I was hard to get to sleep. So I
Mm.
guess I never outgrew that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine is because it was like staying awake until 4, and then usually about 4, that's when I'd finally go to sleep, and then I would just get it would be like 4 to 7, so it was like this 3 hours of sleep that I would get. Now if I had to work, I would struggle waking up at 7. But if I didn't have to work, bing, I'm awake at 7. And it's like, why? You could sleep in, Maureen.
Yeah.
So, mm-hmm.
And I mean, the overnight shift at the station was easy for me, and nobody else could do it. Nobody else wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to do this in the morning. I got to do this in the afternoon. Blah blah blah. And I said, I'll do it. And I said, but
Mm-hmm.
And then they threw the satellite in there and automation. They said, you got to babysit this during your shift. And I said, okay.
Mm.
And several times I thought about, you could fudge the log and say it screwed up too much, and then they might change their mind. But I thought, nah, better not.
So here's what Homestead says. He goes, oh, where is it? I think it moved. Oh yeah. So mine all night, sleep all day, never grow old. Yeah, no. Yeah, I used to take Zopiclone every single night, and eventually I did get myself off of that. So yeah, see, what is this? Like in normal schedule, only sleep about 4 hours, and I can't nap. That's I do not rest well in a nap in the middle of the day. I think I clench my teeth, if I'm having this. If you go, okay, you got an hour. First of all, if I go, okay, you got an hour to sleep, Maureen, then I go and I get into bed and go, okay, I only have an hour, so you need to go to sleep. You need to go to sleep. You need to, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. No, I don't end up sleeping, or just last 10 minutes, and then it's like, dang it. So, anyway, so how's your gardening going? Like for the end of the season, coming into are you coming to the end of the season where you live?
We still have we still have a few weeks, but the heat's been really rough on it. Of course, I've been battling that possum too, and he's attacked my corn.
Right,
So
I think I saw
I'm
that.
not going to make it, but I've got squash and carrots and beans. Let's see. Pumpkins, I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna be able to produce or not. They should have, but haven't seen anything. So, like I said, the heat has been horrible on my garden. This is the first time for me gardening in I don't know how many years. Well, in the ground, it's never been used for gardening here.
Right.
However, right next to me, they kept horses, and that land should be perfect for gardening. But I couldn't get anybody to bush hog it and then turn the soil, so
right.
I used what I could here. So
Yeah.
some of it is container gardening, some of it is actually in the ground. So
Yeah. So the term bush hogging, is that what you said? Bush hogging? That's to have someone come in and clean it. Like
yeah, they have an implement on the back of the tractor, and it cuts down all the tall weeds. Anything that's like 2 or 3 to 5 feet tall, it can cut down.
You don't know anybody that has some goats. You go, hey, can I borrow your goats for for a week?
I wish that would be awesome. Or I would have them. If I thought, that nothing would get them, I think I would have. That's a perfect place back there.
I bet you it is. I bet you it's like just super versatile.
It's like 3/4 of an acre is closed in where the horses used to be kept.
Nice.
So that would be perfect for the goats. However, I think I would fence up the pond. I don't think any animal should be going in that pond. I don't know what's up with that pond, but it's nasty. So,
Oh. Hmm.
but
Yeah.
that would have been perfect, though. I mean, if I could have planted over there next to the house, that would have been perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So have you grown corn in the past? Is this all, okay, so how do I tell when my corn is done? I don't know.
If I remember correctly, and it's been a while for me as well, usually tassels start to turn brown.
Brown, okay. I think I kind of read that, but it's like, and some of mine have brown and some of them are not brown. So I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
As far as the size goes, do they look like, reasonably sized ears of corn? Or?
Not store size, like I think I've got some that maybe, maybe
What about their diameter is what I'm going for.
right. Oh, Mama says the tassels turn brown and dry. Okay. So that is my my key. So it's like, do I get out there and pick them? Because there is some that are brown. So that's the other thing, Mama Alma, is it's like if the tassels on some of them, I didn't check to see if it was all in the same plant. Can I pick them if it is, if you got some that are green and some that are brown on the same plant, can I pick those? That is my next question.
I would take the brown ones first.
Yeah.
Let the other ones see. You give them a little time to see if they, if they do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
If the tassels dry out and they're brown, then I would pick them then. But I wouldn't
Yeah.
pick them too soon because.
Do you do kind of winter gardening at all?
No, I don't. I may do it next year, depending on, if I'm still here at this place or not. I'm debating whether I'm gonna, because I got some family stuff come up, and I got to see how that plays out before I could decide if I'm going to do another garden here or if
Right.
it'll be somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I've got, I just went and bought starts. I tried to grow, my winter garden stuff last year and put it out with my plants going all, remember to water it. But again, it was just way too wicked hot and I should have moved them into the shade. So I didn't get anything, nothing, I don't think anything germinated. And then, so I just went and bought the starts. And so I'm hoping to do it again this year and, try to grow some things throughout the fall. I've got some like the romaines that I bought today. They're quite large, so I think we'll be able to get a few salads out of that. So it'll be worth it for me and that. So
The kale. First time ever growing kale, and it's doing really good. I'm surprised, and that's in a container. And because I went out there today, and I said, "Whoa!" I mean, it was busting out of there, and it's almost ready to pick. So,
wow, yeah, I did do kale a couple of years ago, and it just kept growing all the way through the winter. Of course the leaves on it would get smaller, but it was still in the spring. It was like, I don't know if I should leave you or if I should, take you down, that kind of thing. So,
my sunflower finally, I think it's done because it is not only has it drooped over, but its petals around the edge of it are pretty much withering. So I'm really curious. I still have to buy another tape measure because I don't know what happened to all three that I actually had here. But like Homestead Aquarius said, he's kind of curious how tall that thing was because it was up even with the rooftop of my mobile home here.
Wow.
Which is roughly 8 foot.
Wow.
So I'm wondering how much more because after it grew straight up, it started to crook over and then it started to, wither.
Yep.
So I wonder how tall that is. I'd
Yeah.
like to take it up out of the ground without, I don't want to cut it.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll pull it out of the ground and I'll lay it down and tape measure it, see what happens.
Yeah. I've only grown one sunflower. I try every year. The one sunflower that did grow in my yard, I think it was just a volunteer. And I actually, got a nice, or no, maybe there was one other year where I did get some nice heads, but I, for the life of me, cannot, grow them. If they are volunteered, they will show up, but everything else, it gets like right now, I think I've got 2 sunflowers, about the size of my finger, this tall, little tiny. And it's like, what?
I think I got a bad batch of seeds because the mammoth Russian, that's the only mammoth Russian that made it out of I planted 8, and only that tall one made it. And then the other package was supposed to be regular sunflowers, but they're the ones that only grow a couple foot. And the head's only about that big. They're beautiful, but they're not. They weren't what the package said they were. And I'm like, okay, I'm never buying seeds from Dollar General again because obviously they're not what they say they are.
No.
But don't get me wrong, that's my favorite flower, and they're beautiful, but they just weren't what I thought they would be.
Yeah.
So,
I'd love to grow them, and I see people they'll have like a whole cluster of them, and it's like, yeah. So Mama Owl says measure from the ground and then add the height of your trailer.
yeah, but I think it actually went over as it started to droop. I believe it actually grew a little bit more. So, I don't know, but
Yeah. South Florida Sunshine, we're talking about sunflowers. Because Storms has got a big one. I think they're talking about bowel stuff in the chat. Fortunately, Mama Owl is paying attention, and because she's figuring you've probably got Monsanto seeds.
yeah, the homestead. That's what I plan on doing. I'll just and it's pretty close to just pulling up anyway. So I think it's about done. Well, I'm going to give it a little bit of time and see what it. I don't want the birds to get it because I actually was gonna harvest the seeds for drying and eating, but I think I'm gonna harvest them for next year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, especially if you've got especially like if you go, it's a great sunflower, good height, everything there, then it's like must start hanging on to them. You could eat some, you just go, keep yourself, 5 or 10 or something like that. But yeah, I just I struggle with the onions, struggle with sunflowers, struggle with carrots, and and I try all different methods with my carrots, and
I have a hard time with onions. I don't know why, but I do. But
well, Remy, with the onions, I watched Remy, and because I was always, I'd use a little dibber, put the onion start down, and then just squeeze the soil over top. And he was just putting them just into the ground, no hole first, just putting them in. And I am seeing some out in the front. They're actually starting to get decent size in the bulbing, and they are staying above ground. And the ones in the back, they're bulbing, but and they've been in there for months, I think.
Yeah.
But they're, because usually whatever I have, it'll grow the green, and then over it flops, and there's literally nothing there, or it's like it's been in the ground for 6 months, and this is as big of the onion as I got. So less nitrogen and more bone meal, says Mama Owl. Less nitrogen and more bone meal. Okay. I think.
And those microclimates, I firmly believe in that now, because Kentucky Goblin only lives about 1/10 of a mile up the road from me, he's already given me a whole mess of potatoes and onions, while the rest of his garden is just now putting stuff out. So I've already had 2 batches of potatoes and a batch of onions from his garden.
Wow.
And then his brother lives behind him up on the ridge, and he's been, those German tomatoes, they have been producing like crazy for him. So he can't give them away fast enough. And I saved seeds from those. I was going to make sure I was going to plant some.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with this. Is this one here might be a little nicer looking. Or so these this is an Italian pear style tomato, and I got the seeds from it's called, the lady that gave them to me, she said they were a Nona tomato, because I got them from their Nona in Italy. And I think this is my 2nd year to grow them. Yeah, 2nd year. And they're super great, super meaty, and really good sized, you know. And I was just doing all paste tomatoes, like I wasn't doing the slicing. So so I just had Romas, San Marzanos, and then these, and my daughter, like, she's made 6 quarts of salsa already. There's another big bag of frozen tomatoes in there for sauce and ketchup and whatever. But I'm finding the same thing. I think it's just the way the weather has been this year, that it's like you go and you go, okay, you know, I just went and picked 5 pounds of tomatoes, and then in 2 days you go, I'm gonna go pick another 5 pounds of tomatoes, and you know, and that's like, I don't have a big patch of tomatoes, and it's like doing really, really well this year. So, but
Yeah, I had to move that monster tomato. It's a container. It's in a container, and I had to move it out of the direct sun and into partial sunlight, and then it just took off again. It's there for a while. It wasn't doing anything. I said, "Oh no, it's dying or something." And so I moved it and I trimmed it, and then I, just watered it, and then it took off. So now there's all kinds of tomatoes on there, green ones. So
awesome. Larks, if you remind me in March to send you some tomato seeds. I'm really pleased with these, just even the flavor of these Italian pear tomatoes. They are really really great, so meaty, and great flavor, and just the good size. Like, you're not going to get any big giant tomatoes from these ones, but there was, a couple that were, getting, maybe close to a pound. Not too many, but yeah. Oh yeah. So TN Bushcrafter, you grow the San Marzanos, and it's one of the 2 that you grow every year. Yeah. The Romas that I'm growing Romas, but the original seed came from my mom back in 2020. And so I'd like to kind of keep it, going. Because really it's like, with what we see with these Nona tomatoes, I just want to just grow them. But it's like, to be able to have my kids in the future go, here, you can have, here's some of grandma's tomato seeds, or my grandkids. I'd really like to have that. Mind you, I'll have this Nona tomato that'll be going on for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, and like, I did the San Marzanos, and when we do a taste test of the 2, we really prefer the flavor of the Nona, and just the size. What we pick. It's like I have to pick a whole bunch of the San Marzanos to equal. You go, okay, I picked 3 Nona tomatoes, and I had to pick 8 to 10 of the San Marzanos. So anyway. But we've been here for 2 hours, so I should probably sign off. It gets late for people.
That happens when you're in good company, though.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, wow, time just flies by. So you can actually, you can message me in Messenger on Facebook and give me your address, and I can send you your prizes.
I already sent you an email.
Okay, good. You sent me an email. All right. Yeah. And then I'll send them out to you. You get your sticker and your keychain. It's like, it's nice and bright. That's the one thing I really do like about it, is that it's like, I look at my keys in the dish and it's like, yeah, got my keys.
Yeah, I like that. It's a nice logo.
Yeah, thanks. And it's not and it's a plastic. There is a plastic coating on it that you do have to peel off, but it's light, because you don't want your keys to be like super, super heavy. So it's
Yeah.
nice light plastic and that. So anyway, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Mama Al. Good night, everyone, and have a blessed evening.
Good night.
Yeah. Oh, just let me back up here. So the Nona tomato, it's nicknamed a Nona tomato because it came from Italy, from their Nona, but it is an Italian style pear tomato. It's just Italian pear tomato. It's the common tomato in Italy. That's all it is. So anyway, but yeah, thank you everyone for coming out, and thank you Storms for keeping me company, and
Anytime.
yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks, Barbara Ann. Good night. Good to see you again. So anyway, take care. Have a
Good night.
blessed night, everybody. I think I hit end broadcast, right? I think that's what I do. Yeah.